I'm out here in Clarksville, Indiana, and I just left the store. Okay, I just left the store, and it was a store that I went in earlier. Tell me if this has happened to you. You go in a store, and you might as well be invisible because you can have a lot of people standing around, not, hello Applebrooks, not waiting on anybody, and yet you're standing there and they look at you and look right past you as if they do not even see you there. Okay, that's why I say I might as well been invisible. It happened the last time I went into the store. I went into the Sprint store. It was this past week. Yeah, this past week. There were 3 people standing around. One person was being helped, but there was 3 people standing around. I thought they were waiting on people, but they weren't. They worked there. And then I just stood there, and this young gentleman came out from the back of the store, and so did, I guess, the manager. And he goes, "Ma'am, have you been waited on?" I said, "No, I haven't." Um, and he asked, "How may I help you?" Okay, and I told him, my phone has been acting up. It has. I've got an iPhone 8. It's got a lot of static and stuff in it. So he's sitting there talking to me and stuff. And I see the other gentleman still looking at his phone, and the other people still looking at their phone, and they just cutting up and stuff like that. And then the young gentleman, he was super nice. He was super, super nice and very friendly. And I thanked him. After around 15 minutes trying to help me find a phone, I wanted an iPhone SE, something like this. I told him, "Thank you so much for taking the time to wait on me. I really, really appreciate it." Because he also looked around and he saw the other people who worked there. They were just standing around. They did not even, I might have been invisible then, but thank God he came out. This time, the store was a tad bit crowded. So there were people waiting on people. So I just stood there and waited my turn. Because normally they'll come around and ask you, what's your name? What do you need? I guess that's what they do. So I stood there 15 minutes. One worker walked in, did a little things and talked to somebody, and then he was walking around. And then this other person, the same one who literally ignored me that one time that I was there looking at his phone, he was over there. He walked around, he looked at me with his little thing, did not even acknowledge me, didn't ask me, "Ma'am, are you waiting?" So I just stand there. Then he goes back and talks to the other co-worker who had just walked in. Then all of a sudden, 3 young men walk in. What does he do? He immediately takes his little iPad in his hand and he walks up with them. "How may I help you?" Takes their names down, and I'm still standing here waiting to be waited on, and says, "Well, go ahead, have a look around and stuff." And then he walks away and starts talking again, and the other one starts talking again. It's like I was invisible. So I left. And I thought, you know what? There were only 2 nice people there the first time I went who would even wait on me. The one was he was a foreigner. He was super nice. I don't even know his name. He was the one who waited on me immediately. The other ones, no. So it is kind of disappointing, but you know what? I was trying to activate the iPhone SE, and I need a new SIM card. See, that's my problem too. I never did update the SIM card because it it's still on the LTE network, and they're going to discontinue that network. Sprint's going to shut off the 3G network, I think sometime in June. And I've got this phone that didn't come with a SIM card, and I can't put the SIM card from my iPhone. This might this might be boring, people. I can't take the SIM card from this iPhone right here and put it in that phone because it would defeat my purpose. It's not an upgraded SIM card that will work on the network because I'm out in the country. Um, it was really strange. The guy just looked and turned his back and just walked away just like that. No acknowledgement. The same, I'm thinking, I don't know what to think, but I felt very, very uncomfortable in there. The energy in there, I just want to tell you, if I don't feel comfortable, and perhaps you're like that too, if you're somewhere and the energy is very uncomfortable, um, I can't stay in that energy. I can't. I will remove myself. And just like you, I'm sure a lot of you, you will remove yourself from that situation. And that's what I did. I just walked out. I thought, well, I could open my mouth and say, excuse me, I have been standing here waiting, and I would like to be waited on. But then that would have made the gentleman mad, because he looked like, the individual looked like, you don't mess with him, okay? And it's in an uppity up area here. It's off of Veterans Parkway in Clarksville. It's a higher end store. And I guess, you know, I look kind of poor. Okay, I guess I look kind of poor because the last time I came in, I don't dress fancy. I don't. I dress very down to earth, okay? And it's kind of a disappointing. So I thought, you know what? I guess I will make a phone call when I get home. I'll call the Sprint number, and I will ask them if they could please mail me a SIM card for this new iPhone SE. And if they can't, I will send the phone back. Even though I've transferred all my data on it, I will erase every single bit of the data and I'll send it back. I will, because to me, it's not worth the stress. It's not worth the stress. And of course, I could have been invisible in there. I really could have. I could have been totally invisible to those people in there, even though I saw the people standing beside me. Yeah, it was weird. As soon as 3 customers came in, and they were dressed nice. They were. He waited on them. So yeah, factory reset. Well, yeah, set it back to a factory reset. All of that happened to you, and you was totally ignored by your insurance company for a year, and they never said your name. Oh wow. See, isn't that, it's strange. It really is kind of like it's a parallel world or something next to ours. It happens all the time, Kayleen. Yeah. Well, I am invisible, and I'm a quiet person. I really am. I'm introverted. I'm an introverted person, and I don't like to make a scene. I don't. I could have, but it would have made other people feel uncomfortable. Even me opening my voice and say, excuse me, could you please help me? Yeah, because I know he didn't want to help me. He looked straight at me. Even saw me come in the store. So yeah. So that's not right. Yeah. Well, they got some type of a soul in them. They really do. And perhaps maybe I just read everything the wrong way. Maybe I took it the wrong way, and they didn't see me. They didn't see me because I just stood there, and I didn't go up and interrupt and interject myself, Maybe I needed to be a little more personable, a little more get up there and say what I need. I will at times. I will. If I need something and I feel comfortable doing it, I will. I will ask for help. I will. But if I feel an energy, I'm not going to do it, you all. If I feel a negative energy, I'm not going to do it. I'm not. And I'm not going to sit there and wait and be overlooked. Okay, I won't do it. I won't. Go ahead and overlook me. That's how I feel. Go ahead. You go ahead and wait on who you want to wait on. And see, and it brings back to my memory, I was at the Home Depot store and the young man was getting all over the older man who worked there in the Home Depot store because he told him, you totally ignored me. You didn't help me, ask me if I needed any help. And he started getting all over him, and I personally didn't like it. But that guy, really, the older guy, didn't work in that section, so how could he help the guy? But yeah, he told him, you totally ignored me, and I thought it was kind of rude of him saying that. So I didn't say it. I didn't want to say it at all. I didn't. I thought about it. I did, but I thought, no, I'm not. It's not worth it. I've already got myself upset. That's what I said. I've already got myself upset, you all. From the energy, and it's okay. It is. Yeah. Prayed up. I was going to say sprayed up, prayed up. That's right. That's right. They do. They won't. What are you saying? They won't turn on older cell phones. Well, I don't know how old my iPhone 8 is. It's probably around 4 years old. It probably is. And I just wanted that iPhone SE because it looks smaller. Just something simple. But it's okay. I think I can. I could probably call Sprint and get the updated SIM card for this phone because it will reach the other tower. But really out in the country, I don't have normal cell reception. I do on my Wi-Fi, but not with all the hills and stuff where I'm at. Yeah, you had a very negative experience at Esther yesterday at Three Banks. Isn't it strange? It really is strange. Okay, I'm glad I'm not the only one. Yeah, anything that's 3 or 4Gs will not turn on. Yeah, I want to be in compliance. Okay, somewhat in compliance. I really do. I want to be able to use my phone if I have to. And as it is, if I try to make a phone, ever since this started coming online, I used to have reception going around the curves in the country where I'm at. I used to, my phone call would hold, but now it don't. It just like drops out. Long periods of silence on my, because it cannot connect to the one networks because they're taking them down and they're upgrading them to the 5G. I don't know how they do it, but they do it. Okay, yeah. You try to put your love on them. Yeah. Well, that's okay. It takes people from all walks of life. It really does. People from all walks of life in this world. Everybody is different. Yeah. I can't see the tower where I'm at. I really can't. Humanity has been victims. Yeah. Maybe we're having to learn lessons in patience and forgiveness. Of course, I believe that's it's ongoing. It really is ongoing. But it's okay. It is. It's okay, I guess, to do that. It is. And some people may say, well, Gina, you ignore people all the time. People who want help with their videos, people who want help with their photos and stuff. No, I don't. I've got my own things that I'm focusing on my own channel. I do on my own channels, and I only have so much time in a day between social media and doing my own research and stuff. Okay, I am, and to look at other people's messages and stuff. That would be a lot. Okay, there's thousands of people on all of my social medias. There is, and I don't get to everybody, and I can't. Okay, I don't have the energy for that. I don't. Um, and that's okay. It is all right. It really is. Some people understand and some people don't. But it's different when you go into a Sprint store. I just need a SIM card. That's all I need, an updated one. But that's okay. It is. I feel better coming on here talking about it. Sometimes it is good when you can talk to other people about it. Yeah. Yeah. Somebody had the Bluetooth. Gina, many people who took are connected to a Bluetooth. It's wild. Um, I don't, I've got Bluetooth capability on this phone, but I leave this phone turned to off because I don't really like the Bluetooth. I tried it when it first came out years ago. I thought, well, I'll get a Bluetooth thing, that thing you put in your ear. And I thought, I can't have that. It runs down my battery on my phone. And it does. It runs down your battery on your phone. Although it has the Bluetooth capability, I had to turn it on for it to transfer all of my data over to that iPhone SE. But I think I probably forgot to turn it off. Yeah. Uh, refuse to sell out, Spirit Walker. Hello. Yeah. All conversations, texts, and pictures are collected. Yeah, I noticed that. Here's what was really interesting, you all. Let me tell you about this. So you take this phone, and when you pair it, you have to, this is weird. They had this screen on it, a little square screen, and in the middle of the square screen was a circle. Okay, it was a circle. And then this circle shows up on the new iPhone. You all get this. It's plasma. It's a plasma circle. Okay, the plasma circle on the new phone at the bottom, it's a circle and it just spins around and there's this plasma. I was looking at it because it says, hold this image up into the screen of your phone's camera so it can recognize it. That's what it said. It was plasma, and I was sitting there thinking, what? Because it get myself all choked up. It was spinning around, but not spinning. It was movement, constant movement with this plasma on this new phone. And on this phone right here, my iPhone 8, there was a square that appeared at the bottom, and there was a circle. So you had to take the circle of plasma on the new iPhone, and somehow it had to get fit into the frame. It fit in the frame of this, my iPhone 8 right here, so it could recognize it. And I was watching that, and it didn't want to recognize it. It didn't. It kept moving inside the circle. It kept moving, trying to connect. And then there was this option where you can connect digitally. I mean, you can connect manually. You punch in a number. But as I was looking at that, I thought that is living plasma. When I got that phone out, they said, is the liquid in your screen damaged? That's what it said. Is the liquid in your iPhone screen, is the liquid damaged? I said, what liquid? Are they talking about the plasma? Because what if these phones have living plasma, which I believe that they are a living organism. I do. I think the plasma is a living entity. What if they do? But that's what it was. It was just moving around as if it was like a consciousness within that phone. And this phone right here had to recognize it, but it couldn't recognize it. Even though I held it in the circle, it couldn't do it. So I had to punch in a number, you all. I kid you not. I was kind of shocked because, you know, we look at plasma. We look at plasma, plasma webs. There's plasma beings. There's plasma ships. There's plasma screens. There's plasma in a lot of things. Okay, there is. CERN works with plasma, regular plasma and dark plasma. So I was thinking about all the plasma that we had been learning about, and saying how it's living. I think it's living, and I saw it moving in that phone right there. Um, I can't see it living in this phone right here. I can't, because this don't have a round circle thing. This hasn't evolved. This iPhone 8 has not evolved like that iPhone SE. That's what I think. It's an evolved state of plasma is what I think. It's more intelligent, and it does have the ability to become more intelligent. It's intelligent plasma. Yeah. CERN turned on and a plane went down in China. Yeah. Somebody's trolling somebody, Catherine O'Connor, on here. Yeah. I don't know what it was, I don't. So, I will, I'll try to see if they'll send me a SIM card in the mail for my phone. And if they don't, then I guess I'll think about what I'm going to do from there. I think I'll think about what I'm going to do from there, how I feel within my spirit before I proceed forward. Because you don't want to be hasty and make decisions that you make like that and later, regret it. I want to be careful of what I do. Yeah, I do. Hello, everyone. If you're just tuning in, oh, you trolled all the time. Oh, my goodness gracious. Yeah. Ah, in Africa, CERN, or China. Oh, all you said was stop repeating yourself. Yeah, well, I don't guess you have to repeat yourself all the time, because sometimes, we say comments on here. I don't. Some people say comments on here and they want other people to see them, and all the comments keep running up the screen, and some people don't look at the comments all the time. I know I don't. When I'm on here, I don't look at the comments all the time. 90% of the time I don't look at the comments, because I'm trying to focus on what I'm doing. But it's okay, you all. It is the plasma communicating what they have put in all of us. Are we the Sims? Sim City. Wow, Susan Donahue. That's a really good question. Someone said that we are on a computer circuit board. They did. That's a theory. It is. Sim City. I don't even know what Sims are. Sim cards? Are we the Sim cards? Is that what you're saying? Living in a Sims world. Hello, Bob Volpe. The Truman Story, you all. Yeah. So, I didn't want to even do my phone. I didn't. Because I have to take time to do it. Yeah, I'm getting hot. I got this wool. I got this wool jacket on it. It's my favorite. I don't mind wearing wool at all. I think I like it, because it can keep you warm. Even when it's wet, you can stay warm. The game, I think they meant when your iPhone takes a picture of you. What? It takes a picture of you every minute? Anyone know about that? They asked me if they wanted to help evolve Siri on that iPhone over there. I brought it in my purse in its in its pack. Said, do you want to help evolve Siri by allowing us to store and analyze every single conversation you have, written, verbal, and whatever? I said no. I asked him. I said no, I don't. Yeah. Lasco C3 telescope. Simulation. That's pretty neat. Some simulation, right? Simulacra. Uh, Jay, I'm not offended. I'm not. Um, I really am not. Good morning. Yeah, they can proceed. Yeah, without your permission for the better good, they can. Um, I thought I thought you said plastic spiders, but you didn't. You said plastic sliders. Symbiotic. Oh, symbiotic. Symbiotic. Wow. That's really good, you all. You got some good comments on here. You really do. Yeah, you cannot serve God and money. You cannot serve two masters, no matter what they are. You really can't. Hola. Hola, symbiotic. That's really interesting. Um, yeah. So, if you're just tuning in, I might as well have been invisible at the Sprint store because I didn't get waited on. I stood there and they just looked straight past me. It's like I was invisible. I was. So I just walked out after they started waiting on somebody, 3 other people who just walked in. Yeah. And it's okay. It is. I'll call on the telephone and see if I can get a SIM card because I'm stuck on I'm stuck on the LTE network on my cell phone because I never did update the SIM card in it. And the 3G also. Okay, I am. So, it's okay. It is. Welcome to your world, Bess Humble. That's all right. It's okay. It really is. And, no, I'm not Rh negative. I'm not. I'm O positive. I'm O positive blood is what I am. O positive. Um, even though your comment looks like it got deleted, yeah, I am. Oh my goodness gracious. It's okay, you all. It really is. We got a pole shift. Well, that's okay. You're also welcome. No. My problem is I don't have an updated SIM card. Okay, I really do like my iPhone 8 that I have, but it really does have static, something wrong with the inside of it. It could be the antenna. Maybe the SIM card has an antenna built into it, um, or something like that. Yeah. That's kind of funny. Norika, thank you. Yeah, you all. It's all right. It really is. Um, are there pole shifts on a holographic flat Earth? That's a really good question. Do I think Planet X is really real? Um, I think it's real enough. I really do. Um, because they're really, if you think about it, whether it's really real, according to some, or really not, it's going to have a real world effect, regardless, is what I think. Yeah. Tom Thumb. Tom Thumb, dude, you're so very welcome. Sometimes I smile and sometimes I just get caught up and I don't smile. But it's okay. Let me see. It's interesting that the 3G and 4G will end when your time is up in June. Yeah, I was thinking about that. 5G is going to roll out. And that is my time stamp. 4 years will be up in June. Maybe a few months afterward because I cannot find the exact timestamp on my phone. I can't find where I set it. I know I set it on the Facebook in videos. Niru, thank you. I know I set it on the Facebook in videos, I would always write down everything that I said. Okay, I would. But June of 2018, on the 15th, is when I saw the lady in the clouds. I got out of my car at a stop sign, and it was up in the she was up in the sky, and I took a picture just like that. So that's my estimated time. I'm not going into 2023. So yeah, I would love to find the exact timestamp when that happened. I really would. So that would be wonderful. Um, we're not to mix or put certain materials in our body. Um, it's windy here. It's very windy here, you all. And what's interesting is I have the NOAA weather radio on this Subaru. This is an old Subaru. It's a 2004 Subaru Forester, and it has the weather band. And they have a hard freeze warning out for fragile or tender seedlings, and you may experience a hard freeze on your fruit trees for the whole areas because they're all budding right now, so they'll probably freeze them. A hard freeze. Yeah, I'm getting hot in this, you all. I am. Something's like the new moon. When there's UFOs on an uprising, do you think they will? You all, I'm having a hot flash in this wool thing. You, I'm getting a suntan. I'm having a suntan, a flash suntan on here. I'm trying to get this. Whoo, my gosh, you all. It's hot sitting in here. That's okay. I got it. I got it, you all. Yeah, hello there, a country boy. Yeah. Yeah, so I did. I did. It's very, very warm, and that's why I wore it, because the wind chill, the wind is really, it makes it even colder outside. It is cold. It's only around 30 something. Yeah. The moon was setting in the south. Have you heard of that? Yeah. Yeah, I have. I like the southwest. I have. And you know, it was funny last night when I laid down after that live video I did. All of a sudden I saw these bright flashes of light in the upstairs area where I was at. And I thought I heard thunder too. So I got up, I got up and I went to the window and I thought, that can't be thunder. And I looked out and I seen the stars in the western sky. I seen the stars in the western sky. And I thought, where did that flash come from? And I heard the thunder again. And I couldn't see it. Laid back down. And then the flash, it literally flashed again. I thought, there is no way that lightning can look like that bright of a flash right there in that window. There's no way. So I got up again and I looked in the south, toward the south. I did see that part of the sky kind of bright. But then I thought, I'm going to stand here and see if I can see the lightning. I'm going to see if it's going to flash right here in front of this window like it did 2 times before. And I stood there for around 3 minutes. I said, I'm not doing this. I'm going back to bed. So I went back to bed and it did it again. I said, I'm not getting back up. I'm not. So yeah, it was a flash. It was brighter than a normal lightning flash, because it literally was like right there in front of that window on the 2nd or 3rd story floor. And I did hear thunder, but then I looked out, I saw the stars in the sky. I saw the stars in the sky, and I thought, well, where is it at? Yeah. A supernova? I don't know. Yeah. So yeah, you all, that's what's going on. And I probably better go. I need to get home and just call this thing about this Sims card is probably what I'll do. Yeah. You're in Pennsylvania. It's 45 degrees. They could be, I know that they're watching. They're watching up there in the sky. They're not just watching me. I think they're watching you all too. I really do. I think everything we do on this earth is being watched. Okay, I do. And taken into account. Everything we do, everything we say, everything we hear, we're being watched. Um, so I am going to go, you all. Thank you for tuning in, and sorry if I was ranting. But yeah, I was invisible. And I could have said something, but I didn't. I just left and just parked here in this parking spot with my, yeah, thinking that's about right. Yeah. So thank you all for tuning in, and thank you, moderators. With that being said, hello wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello from my heart to yours. Love you. Have a wonderful rest of your day, you all. And yeah, we are invisible. One day we might be invisible, be gone from this place. We might. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. Love you.